It's time to lock in for 501, because the ratio basically forever has been very 201 lopsided, which is fine. You know, like, we'll give them that they are the best region, but we'd still like some representation of 501 to get through. And I think Mathismight here could use all the energy you can send him, so be sure to root for him.
Yeah, and the world points are up for grabs. Like, every position matters quite a bit.
Here we go. Very first game in the best of 3 of the lower brackets. Mathismight versus Phoenix Nirvana.
Mathismight loves his giants. There's a pack there. Not sure Tarantula is really his favorite go-to, though.
I mean, that training spec looks gross, though. Training spec Hound Saber on this patch.
That is pretty gross.
You start with 4,600 hit points, too, by the way.
Yeah, lots of room to train up your hounds.
Doesn't go for it. Sabertooth spec instead with Ball Crawler.
Yeah, we're going to have some ball-on-ball action. There's plenty of Phoenixes or Wraiths to come out, I'm sure. Could see Degen.
Go get the hounds. Degen.
So hounds come out, perhaps indicative of not a Wraith coming out.
Yeah, I mean,
but...
some people still like buy it just for the first couple rounds.
Yeah.
I wonder if we'll get a cast setup here, more mid-range from Mathismight, or if he's setting up more like Fung Fung.
Yeah. My intuition is that you don't want to do a cast-like setup when you're against some... Well, I guess they have Arclights. Maybe it's fine.
I mean, it just makes the pool even more potent, right? I guess it's kind of an in-between. It's like...
Well, what if you get aggro,
not quite as far back, but...
Like, what if they're on the other side, like a crossfire, and you're, like, further back? Like, wouldn't that feel a little bit bad?
Yeah, but I guess... I mean, Phoenix Nirvana, I think, is known to mostly play defensive.
Yeah.
And I guess, yeah, the Arclights sometimes are a bit of a telltale sign.
Yeah, I think the Arclights is what makes this... What is this double ball stack, by the way? I've seen
Oh, this is... yeah, Matt has done this before.
Do you know the rationale behind it? It doesn't seem good to me.
Well, it's very vulnerable to, like, specifically something like Scorpion, right? Or a missile. But
yeah,
you can Deathball quite effectively if that doesn't come out. And I guess if your opponent goes for Scorpion, then you just sell out of ball anyway. It might just give you slightly better early game, even if it looks a bit funky.
Yeah, I guess. I feel like you're more likely to not, like, spread out your... Like, it's good if each ball connects on a different thing, and you're, like, making that less likely.
Yeah, but you also kind of prevent the steel balls from going off into Narnia. You get to beacon the whole pack to the tower this way, and kind of avoid anything. Like, you know, you can beacon all of the steel balls if there's oil. That type of thing.
That makes sense. One of the beauties of this game is just all the trade-offs.
And the thing is, you can just sell like one ball, and then it's no longer a stack either.
Interesting. Well, very tame round 2. We love our round 2 drops. I think Sledgehammer for Nirvana looks good. I mean, the Fangs are fine as well.
Yeah, I think it's the Sledgehammer, definitely, if you're defending here.
I think so too. And Fang or Mustang for math, probably. I mean, I would.
Yeah.
Or
you could also go for the flank, right? Like Sledge flank is fine.
Yeah. Goes for the one that I expected the least.
I mean, you could do the same thing with a Fire Badger, I guess, but I think Sledgehammer's a bit more resilient.
Yeah. Pretty much. I mean, what's the idea then? Why are you picking Badger? Like, I don't really get it. He just wants to chaff clear?
Neither do I.
Yeah.
I think so. Where is it going? It is going on the flank.
Like
Badger is like a slightly faster unit than Sledgehammer, so I don't know. Like maybe that fits into the equation, but
Yeah.
I do think Sledgehammer is better.
Yeah. Well, we have a bird on the battlefield, and we have 2 fangs. Definitely some potential for scam.
Have to take out all of the fangs though on that left side. And there will probably be a debuff for Mathismight on the left eventually, but it'll take a while.
Yeah, the fangs are now exposed, but we're only down to a couple hounds.
Yeah, running short on chaff clear, not quite going to be able to take down all of it. And even though we do get a debuff now, it's going to take a while for these phoenixes to get through all of the fangs, and they won't be able to do it.
Well, down they go. Copium Fang not being Copium today.
Range on the hounds. Both players going to go for the efficient tech research. It is the best thing to pick up when you don't have any techs equipped yet. Could have considered laser sight, I think, as well. Double wasp coming out. Perhaps a preemptive flank defense as well. I mean, these flanks are pretty common, but immediate fire badger sell for Mathismight.
It's pretty clean, the wasp, because one of them is behind a ball, so it's like got perfect defense. The other one was defending that fire badger.
I wonder what the response will be from Mathismight. I feel like Mathismight is not afraid of playing Mustangs into Wasp. So I think we might end up seeing that. Of course, Wraith is something you could consider, but might feel a little bit bad now that you've already ranged your hounds.
Balls have kind of been a problem, just so slow to clear them, but now we have way more hounds. Looking a little bit better. Gonna lose the round, though. These wasps are just really annoying. No scam.
No scam. It's a close round still, but Arclights are getting to farm. Perhaps take up some levels.
Yeah, some levels for both players that look good. We get a round 4 super supply against additional deployment. I mean, that is interesting, but yeah, maybe super supply is just a little too efficient.
Yeah, it's a tough call for sure. Like, even smoke bomb there, right, is something that you could think about when it shows up this early. So
yeah, I agree.
Yeah, tricky, but both players end up going for the same thing.
Attack 1 taken for Mathismight. Need that health 1 from Phoenix, otherwise crawlers get one shot by equal level hounds.
Do get indeed that double Mustang pickup for Mathismight. Steel Ball has been sold, the other one got a level.
So looking at the boards, who do you think is ahead right now? I've got Mathismight in a good spot.
Yeah. It's probably kind of even. I do like this line of Arclights though. Like Phoenix Nirvana, it's probably pretty scary at this point still. Like these level 2 Arclights. The left side is in a bad spot, right? It's a Hound, a Crawler, and a Mustang pushing into 3 ranged Arclights. Like that's not gonna be fun.
Yeah.
So I think Phoenix probably like has a chance still to win this round. It kind of depends on the right side. Like how much do these level 2 steel balls end up doing? How much do they brick the Arclights from doing their job?
Yeah, that is a big deal for sure. But Mustangs entering the battlefield, going to be more chaff, going to kill the Wasp. The Hounds, if they level, going to be a big deal.
Does go down eventually, but they've done a good job. And now the Phoenixes enter the fray. They get the Arclights, the level up, the Tara debuff.
Yep.
Just a lack of DPS right now for Phoenix Nirvana, so we'll have to see what he wants to go for.
Yeah, I mean, he's got the cash to make some serious moves. His techs are cheaper, and he's just making a ton of income per turn. And free units. Not sure what you pick. I think for Phoenix Nirvana, you could look at Void Eye. Good into Hounds, good into that one Saber. There's 3 of them.
It's a lot of deploys.
Yeah. Just make another line, but no, it goes for the Phantom. Very annoying unit. Perhaps sees an opportunity on the left, or perhaps just wants it to accompany the 2 steel balls.
I think if you pick this, you are setting yourself up to go for a left side aggressive play. I don't like adding it to the main army, because I think there's just too much front line here for Mathismight on the right, and more DPS as well because of the blue Phoenix. So it's very likely that Mathismight's Phantoms will lock onto yours first.
Yeah.
Have a look at this, though. New tech, kinetic charge on the steel balls all the way in the back. The Phantom Ray all the way in the back left. Not a big fan of that. I feel like you're just allowing Mathismight to kind of get away with this left side greed. It's not a well-defended tower at all, but because you put everything so far back, you're not punishing him for that right now.
Yeah, I agree. It's a wide open tower. I mean, there's even like a Storm Cheese that Mathismight can do against Nirvana. Almost. Maybe not anymore, but... Crawler issue could be apparent now.
Yeah, Subterranean Blitz still very good. It got a bit more expensive, but the tankiness is still there, and you can see how much the Arclights end up struggling on that right side. Left side looking good, though, and I guess the good thing about the steel balls being all the way in the back is you don't get the immediate tower pressure, but you do get to scale up your steel balls for the entirety of this move.
That's right.
And they're getting up there. 120 range already.
Yeah, this tech is crazy.
It's really cool looking and kind of comical sometimes. But it is a crazily cheap tech. 150, and if you put them where they are, all the way in the back of the board, if they manage to make it to the midfield, they gain the same amount of range as they would if you click range enhancement, which is twice as expensive and doesn't scale.
Yeah, definitely important to know. How do you feel about the improved Overlord? Because keep in mind, these players are rich.
Ooh. Yeah.
They're making monies.
It's probably worth considering here, especially for Mathismight. Overlord just fits a Hound board so easily. And we are going to get it from Nirvana. Mathismight going to take his time here. But yeah, that card will win you the game if you go long enough. Carry Overlord kind of tends to do it already, but improved Carry Overlord is even better.
Yeah, I feel like it makes so much sense. Like, they have over 3,000 HP, and they're both rich.
And they both went for it. Oh boy.
Yeah. Oh man.
There's one more boat though for Mathismight. Wow, very aggressive setup. Oh wait, Mathismight. Wait, he runs the jump drive version. But why do we click improved boat then?
Oh, that is strange, isn't it? Like, he has literally no techs that care about improved Overlord.
Yeah, like it's decent-ish, you know.
Yeah,
like in this scenario, it clears the fangs a bit faster, but Phoenix Nirvana will end up winning this if it goes long enough, just because of range overload.
100%. It's a very, very big deal.
The way you win this, if you're Mathismight, is just like pressuring the tower as much as possible. But I don't think you need improved Overlord to do that with this setup. Like, you might as well just not spend that extra cash and try to get Overlord artillery.
Yeah, I definitely agree, but maybe it's fine in this particular case just because the money is there. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's worth it.
Oh, this looks bad.
It does.
Oh, Mathismight losing this round. is not good for him at all. Because again, long term, he's outscaled. I think he really needed that round.
I agree. He's got half the HP. Pretty rough stuff. Does he jump drive this turn?
Nah, I don't think he can afford to.
No.
It's too early. Like, your opponent is at 3.6k hit points.
Yeah. Well, he's rich. 1850 in the bank. Both players arranging their units.
Yeah. I mean, we get mech rage for Mathismight and the chin gun tech on his boats, but Nirvana with the double tech already. And so much chaff in the way, too. We get a Fang on the shallow flank for Nirvana, just slowing down things even more.
Yeah, possibly Shielded Fang gonna come out at some point.
I wouldn't mind seeing a missile on the line for Nirvana, just because the boats are in such an aggressive spot, and you kind of know that he's not going to jump drive them this early. So just slowing them down is probably worth it.
Yeah, I like that thought. You can't really intercept those missiles either, so...
Well, we'll have to see. The Mech Rage Hounds will definitely help. Nirvana is setting up for a Shielded Fang round.
Yep. The Crawler Stream is good. 3 boats, Chin Gun. I mean, things are happening. Mech Rage coming in really hot.
Yeah, the tower is also fully exposed. We'll just go down. There it goes. The Phoenix finds it.
You gotta kill this Giga Boat. It's level 2. It's got an item.
It is, but it's getting distracted somewhat. Can it fight back? It doesn't manage to find the Overlord, so a big counterpunch here from Mathismight manages to keep all of his boats alive, and this will equalize the score pretty much.
I think so. Yeah, just about. Oh, I feel like anything can happen.
Typhoon also showing up. Fire Badger going to be the pickup instead for Mathismight.
Yeah, I like small things. It's like Badger, Void Eye. It's probably what I'm looking at.
Also, I don't really know why, but no oil has been purchased yet for Nirvana.
There we go. He heard you. Yeah, it looks really strong. I agree.
I'm not even sure you care about the fire. I think the slow might be better.
Yeah, slowing the hounds, the crawlers, the balls.
That steel ball pack has also been an issue.
Counter fire. So he recognizes you need to kill fangs? Is that the idea behind it? Like, you already have the dogs.
Yeah, I don't know. It's probably just also for the added tankiness, right?
Yeah,
Counter fire very cheap, 50% hit points.
Yeah, he's got efficient techs. Like, yeah. I guess it's cheap to go for little plays like that.
Left side bolt
tower.
attack, though. It finally does get targeted. I would just like to see it on the line. I don't know why we're putting it far back. Like, put a crawler in front of it if you really want to, but...
Yep, I agree. It's been a exposed tower like all game.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the missile that you wanted, right? No, it's the other player.
Yeah, counter fire, or counter oil, rather, with the counter fire tech. Don't know how much it does, though. Seems like most of the fangs have already died. Can this left side push in? It seems like Mathismight is having a little bit more trouble to get in, but keep in mind that tower is still level 1 for Nirvana. So any snipe would be problematic. But here comes the tower debuff for Nirvana. Finally finds that left side, and it's a disaster for Mathismight.
And that's game. Wow, change the tech bar.
Yeah. Bit of a tough one there. Don't want to get stuck in this matchup. There's probably some type of play you can make here with jump drive, where you just attack the left side. And the boat on the left is completely isolated, so it would likely end up dying for nothing. But yeah,
Yeah.
with the tech bar deficit, you kind of have to go for those type of crazy plays.
No, I totally agree. If you have it on the bar, you should use it. That was the perfect time to use it. We know it would have worked. I mean, at least it would have killed that one boat, is what I'm trying to say. You dodge
And
all
you got
the
a unit
fire.
drop, right? So you could
Yep,
have used
yep.
the Badgers as bonus deployments.
Well, tournament life on the line now for Mathismight. No more mistakes can be made.
Very true. This game looked better, but yeah, I don't know. I imagine that he does know what tech bar he runs on his boats.
Yeah. Yeah. It was too good of a time for improved boat, right? Like, there was
Yeah.
3,000 something HP. Both players were making a ton of income. So, perhaps unfortunate for him, given the tech bar situation. He was punished by Nuke earlier in his other game. So, maybe a little bit unlucky for Math today.
I do think that the tech bar situations and stuff don't help a lot here, though. Sadly, or well, sadly, at this level of play, it's like you make a tiny mistake, like, you know, grabbing this in a mirror when you have the wrong tech bar, or in the first game clicking Forte A against two wasps that are all the way in the back, and your opponent just needs to hit, you know, a good spell, a good tower timing, and that's just
Yeah.
too much to overcome.
Yeah, it makes HP as a resource, like, very real in this game. There's just so many ways to either get lucky with cards or to threaten so many different plays that you can't defend them all at once, and it essentially becomes RNG, right? Like the degen finishers, sentrying all the crawlers, loaning, all these sorts of tempo plays.
It'll be interesting to see now. Mathismight capable of playing all kinds of different play styles. I think Nirvana, again, most likely to play a more standard game. Although in the... No, it was Indigo that went for the headbutt earlier, so...
Yeah.
I guess Mathismight will just get to choose, probably, if he wants a long-range game or he wants to aggress again.
Yeah, we've seen like a decent amount of aggression from him today. He is a really strong standard player. It's kind of his bread and butter, so maybe you should give that a shot.
Along the line here, whoever wins goes to face Indigo. The winner of that joins Fairy in that top four. Here we go, second game of the best of three. Indigo, or Phoenix Nirvana rather, up 1-0.
Yeah, Mathismight needs a win here. Ariel with Raiden could be a good line. He likes that giant spec. Fang Ball,
Fang
not
Ball.
the strongest.
Might just be a defensive game into like Vulcan Marksman.
Yeah, it might be the way to go.
Yet again, Fire Badgers with Void Eyes. I imagine we do see that being played on the offense.
I think so too. Could be decent for him in the early game, but the HP is kind of representative of what you would expect, right? Like Mathismight doesn't mind losing first couple rounds. Nirvana kind of needs to win them because his HP total is so low.
It'll be interesting to see where Nirvana positions if he goes aggressive. I think this is a scenario where you could push left side, even though it does have wall plus building. Badger and Void Eye don't really care getting shot at by the small turret. So if you're expecting your opponent to just full stack the right side, you can make that play and kind of try to catch them off guard.
Yep. I could definitely see that. Doesn't look like he's considering it though.
So we will just get a headbutt of sorts. Mathismight is the double steel ball position on that right side.
Yeah, Nirvana probably going to min-max that crawler to tank the anti-armor cannon. Well, maybe not.
No chaff. Yeah, this is just gonna be a super early Vulcan from Mathismight.
Yeah, no chaff clear. Giant specialist.
It could be Wraith, but I don't think you should if you're Giant Spec.
I think he should have sold a building so that he could have 500
Yeah,
extra
yeah, yeah.
rounds. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Now you just skip a deployment, but it's still okay. I don't think it's the end of the world to skip a deployment round 2 if it makes you get a Vulcan.
Yeah, and he can like pick a card maybe. Or no, he still can't, right?
No, you would still have to... Well, if it's a free card, I guess.
Yeah.
Ooh. We'll have to skip these, but he's pretty well set up here, Mathismight, to defend against these aggressive spells.
Yep. Guess you could like sell ball, but I don't think that makes sense.
Oh, he did. Yeah.
Maybe
He sold a steel ball.
Yeah, I didn't think balls were bad, but maybe they get bad soon, so just sell them now.
It's interesting. Buys him another chaff unit. Indeed, Vulcan Crawler. Still might be a bit of a tough round. You get an EMP all the way in the back for Nirvana just to slow down the steel balls. The thing is, Badgers and Void Eyes are pretty tanky this early, so if there's no Scorching Fire yet, it's gonna be somewhat tough here for Mathismight to win the round, but at least he's gonna be set up for success later.
Yeah, it takes forever to kill that stuff, and the Chungus is sure to fall, so it should be another Nirvana win, if I had to guess.
Chungus somehow splashed the Fire Badger there, wasn't actually locked onto it. And the Badgers do have less range than the Void Eyes, so crucially the DPS will still be alive for Nirvana to take down this Vulcan. And as you can see, Vulcan just not managing to get through the Badgers quite quick enough.
Nah, the Void Eyes got sufficient DPS. So Mathis might have some work to do. Not sure what his follow-up is. Like, do you just buy Marksman and Vulcans and that's basically it? Or
I mean, you
like,
could just Scorch.
yeah, do you do that
probably.
sort of thing? Like, do you ever go for anything else? Do you, like, buy a Raiden? Do you buy a Scorpion?
Yeah, Raiden is likely going to be a good, like, addition. It also depends on what your unit drop will be, so I think you wait for that. In fact,
Here
here
they
it
are.
is.
3 men. I mean, Stormcaller, is that ever real?
It's fine. I think the triple marksman's just too good, though.
Yeah.
And we get a Raiden as well. I mean, that's
Yeah.
a strong turn and hard to deal with. I think you probably pick the marksman as well, though, if you're Nirvana, and indeed, he does pick that. So, has a Raiden counter on the board.
And the balls were sold. I mean, the one ball, at least. So, not a lot of frontline
Yeah, I wonder
for
if
the
the
Raiden.
other one will be gone as well.
He already sold something. Small turret, maybe.
Yeah. Left side will get attacked, though. Again, kind of a slow push for Nirvana. Doesn't seem to like to put stuff very aggressively on that left side. We do get a missile as well from Mathismight, which will in fact hit that Fire Badger, but with the counter fire now clicked, it'll survive the missile and immediately get activated. The marksman behind is doomed to die.
That'll be funny to see. Well, the Raiden needs to do some work. The Marksmen don't get the immediate lock on.
Oh, that right side just completely
zap.
destroyed.
Yep. Giants being giants.
Fire also putting in some
Yeah.
work.
cost some money, but it will come back eventually. You just want to win these early rounds because you have a late game plan. Nice items.
Very nice items. You don't mind those.
No, I mean, round 4, efficient light manufacturing. Certainly a line for Phoenix Nirvana, but I don't think Math is sad about his situation. Yeah, that's basically what you would expect from those card picks from each player. Scorch does come out. Vulcan's experience on the right. Looks like it's about 4/6 of the way there.
The thing is, if you're Nirvana, do you commit to AA Marksman here immediately? I'd be a bit concerned about level 1 Marksman being able to take down level 1 Raiden quickly enough.
So you could, but if the Raiden gets sold, I mean, you're pretty sad.
Yeah. Well, the alternative would just be getting rid of your units and going Melting Point, but that doesn't make much sense now that you've clicked Efficient Light.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think generally Melting Point is probably the safest line against Giant Spec, because the anti-Giant Giant is Melting Point. So you just, like, immediately cover yourself against all the shenanigans of, like, buy Raiden, sell Raiden, go into Melting Point, that type of stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, that does make sense. I mean, you know that you're going to need DPS, right? And you're sitting here with, okay, you have leveled Void Eye, sure. But otherwise, you have 2 level 1 marksmen.
Yeah, I'm just not sure what the DPS is going to be long-term to kill this Vulcan. Because the marksman can take out a Raiden, sure, and if it stays, that's all well and good. But I don't see how marksmen are killing this Vulcan, because it will level now. There it goes, in fact. And the setup is all right. He has his shaft gear set up now, but I'm just wondering what small unit can take out both of these units.
Yeah, I don't really see it. Like, of course, there's units like Scorpion with, you know, double shot acid, blah, 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 but that's just not realistic here.
It's way too expensive. Efficient Light Efficient Giant now shows up. Again, probably too greedy. I feel like people really click this card too often when they already have 3 Giants, but...
I agree, but I think in this particular case, it's probably fine.
I mean, your opponent is down to 1,600 hit points. I think if you just play this correctly, they will die this or the next turn.
Yeah,
so...
maybe you're right. Yeah. Like, you just missile the front line. It's pretty strong.
There's also a barrier offered, which is just ultra solid.
Oh, there was barrier offered? Yeah. Barrier is a super OP item. Why would you not pick barrier? That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, he likes to greed. We've seen it in the previous game as well. I don't think it's the biggest deal here. He's just in a very solid spot either way. 4k hit points. We get the Sabers. We briefly saw them for Nirvana last round. He considered it, but wants to go for the triple blue saber double shot this round for a bit of a surprise.
I actually forgot this unit. This unit can kind of do the job it needs to do. It can't kill the Raiden, obviously, but you have to cope with the marksman.
It's a good frontliner. It's good against the Vulcan. The Raiden is maybe still a little bit of a problem, but
yeah,
it'll be interesting to see.
Does he get
the thing is, they're very far forward, so you know, Melting Points could just come out now for Mathismight to get those lock-ons.
Wouldn't mind it. So you got 2 scams. That's a tremendously big deal. But still, the Giga
right side though.
Yeah.
The steel balls from round 1 just managed to kill a level 2 saber there. You're pretty happy with that.
Giga
and this Vulcan is just so tanky.
Oh my god, it's ridiculous.
It will go down eventually, but that's not a massive round. You're gonna need to win a lot more of those. And I think scaling wise, you are in some trouble with how aggressively you positioned those sabers.
Yeah, no, for sure. I could see that being an issue. You can like beacon backwards, you can sell, you can do things, but yeah, it's tricky. You have to be so careful with this line. I think you have to range the sabers immediately.
Yeah, you probably have to. Maybe we get to see entrench.
Oh, I forgot that exists. Is that good here? In this particular
Nah, you would need range first.
Okay.
But yeah, the melting points are just gonna be positioned to insta-lock, which is known, I presume. Like, you have to expect this.
Yep. Want to see temp range for Mathismight. Min-max that lock on.
You get the acid, but looks like we're just not doing anything about the insta-locks. So, I guess we just lose.
Yeah, it seems like an issue. I don't know. I can cope a little bit. Maybe something can happen here. Oh, the shield's there. I'm done coping.
I mean, we're losing 2 sabers at round start.
It's pretty bad. The smelter doesn't turn, right? No.
No.
Vulcan does.
The left side saber also got slowed down, and the one that's in front of the blue Vulcan is level 1. Also, a Rhino wasn't defended.
No.
Well, that game's over.
This is what Mathismight needs to do, man. He's a great giant standard player. This seems to work pretty well against Nirvana. I think run it back if you can.
Yeah, I do think Nirvana didn't really know what to do there, though. It's a rough spot, but I don't think you can click Efficient Light against a giant spec here. Like, you have to play for melting points yourself with the Badgers.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Like, sabers can sometimes like get away against giants, but I feel like that only happens if you start it with them, not if you have to buy them. There's no space where they fit, so you have to put them on the line, and then, well, this happens.
Okay, but what if he went like 3 blue Void Eyes, like teched the heck out of his Void Eyes? Was that a good line?
You can try. The thing is, like, you're still playing Void Eye into round 3 Raiden, which, you know,
yeah,
they can fight, but I also don't think there was AA on his Void Eye bar, so...
There was not, no.
Yeah, then, like, never... I like, just buy the melting point, man. Like, if you're against giant spec, just buy a melting point if your opponent does this. Like, it's just the safest. It blocks all of the giants pretty much. Yeah. And it pairs with any chaff clear unit.
That's fair. It's just so sad, right? Like, it's round 4, it's Efficient Light. I don't know, it's just so painful.
Yeah, no, you definitely don't pick that card.
Interesting. I definitely would have picked it and lost. I didn't really think that through. I think you can win taking that card on round 4 if, like, you prevent the giants from leveling somehow. Like, you kind of just snowball win, but that's not a given.
Yeah, I think it's just like you have to... It's like, well, how are you killing this stuff, right? That has to be the answer. Because he has the Chaffler in the form of the Fire Badgers, but then where is your DPS coming from? Because the marksmen are not going to kill a Vulcan, let alone a level 2 Vulcan, which it will be because of the items. So it's like what are you buying?
What about, like ranged, charge shot, bluebirds? You get Fortress 8.
Yeah, you could. I mean, you're up against giant spec, so you know, like you will just get Forte aid.
You're gonna think that I'm a noob for saying this, but like I have won games where I'll go this Phoenix line and then I'll triple Mustang after I see the Fortress come out and just missile intercept all the Fortress A barrage. So I just have like 9 Mustangs.
Does your opponent have a level 2 Vulcan?
The Vulcan dies, bro. The Phoenix locks on.
How?
I don't know. I've won games doing it. Like if you just have that many Mustangs.
I've seen them like too, but I don't think here I think here it's just like too accelerated of a giant spec. Yeah. It's like
he streamlined it, yeah.
like you need like why would you buy, you know, triple like blue bird with like ranged charge shots if you could just buy a level 1 melting point with range? I
Yeah.
think
I mean,
like
if
it's just
birds don't
so
get
much
punished,
safer.
I definitely agree. But if birds don't get punished, they are like insanely efficient.
Yeah, but I think again, it's like you have to start with them. It's the same as like the sabers. Like saber range double shots can sometimes just annihilate ground-based giants, but I don't think you can go for it if you're not invested into them already.
Yep. Here we go, guys. Final game in this best of 3 in the lower bracket. One of these players is going to be going home. The other going to be going up against Indigo for that final spot to get into that round of 4.
Well, do you have a bunch of saber openers here for Phoenix Nirvana? Mostly defensive packs for Mathismight. Might just be the Fire Badger specialist. I haven't really seen Math play a bunch of Fire Badger, and indeed, happy to pick the Steel Balls.
So much Fire Badger today. I guess this time it's just specialist.
Nirvana with Saber Fang opener. We'll just get to buy the Hounds, level 1 of them immediately with the intensive training. Hound's on the other side too. Honestly, this favors Math, because Hound, very good against Fang early. There's no breakpoint problems. And Hound and Steel Ball are both annoying to kill for Sabers.
Yeah, I like this a lot.
This is likely going to turn into a Wraith game.
Yeah, this has got Wraith written all over it. Hard to imagine not going for Wraith.
Yeah, I think for both players, it's got to be high on the priority list.
Is he saving the intensive, perhaps?
Surely not. Yeah. I don't know what you would intensive with it next round, but yeah. Not a great setup here for Nirvana. The Fang pack could not be more in front of that Hound.
Well, one ball's going to get a lock. It would be insane if it just... Oh, now there's 2 of them. Very fortunate. Going to get the juice from this...
Too much here. Hound's overwhelmed. Oh, maybe it's enough. Actually, the Saber will just get to clean this.
You know, sometimes Sabers do that. If the balls are gone, there's just not the DPS.
Mathismight just lacking the one Hound there on that right side. The late Fang reposition for Nirvana made a big difference because that middle Hound ended up getting stuck on Sabers and didn't help the Steel Balls get through the Fang pack.
Mm-hmm. There's no Wraith
Rhino
yet.
drop. Yeah, just around 2 Phoenix. I think you can afford not buying it immediately here.
If you're positive this will turn into a Wraith game, does it make more sense to go Marksman?
Yeah, I don't mind it. I think, like, in a Wraith mirror, you definitely want to have the Marksman. And I don't really see how you don't make this into a Wraith mirror if one of the players goes Wraith. Like, Hound just has an awful time into that.
Yeah. I mean, a third Hound came out this round from Nirvana. Like, he bought another Hound.
Yeah, same for Math. Also bought a third one. But I guess he needed to just fix that Fang problem. It's not a bad, like, chaff unit either. Like, can double down. You don't have to invest into them.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like the best chaff unit when there's Wraiths with 8-gun eventually, but... Yeah,
but at that point, it's like... What chaff unit does do anything? I guess, like, Sledge.
Yeah, good point, though.
Speaking of, it's a high-level Sledge. There's a Scorpion available, too. I mean, with the Wasp, you even want to play Wraith more, I think.
Yes, yes. 100%. Yeah.
I wouldn't mind like seeing it. You could play it if you think your opponent doesn't go Wraith and then buy Wraith yourself. You could go for an aggressive play on the right side. There is the Fire Badger available for Mathismight too, so you could go for like Fire Badger plus Wasp on the right side and push in.
Mm-hmm. Scorpion,
Goes
the
for
best sell value.
Scorp. Looks like he's gonna try and insta-lock.
Yeah, he loves these plays.
Nirvana sells the wrong Saber. I mean, there was no way for him to know, but we'll get to work out. Oh, range on the Hounds now for Nirvana. Went for that Wasp as well. I'm surprised we don't see Wraith here for Math. I think it's just a very, like, safe play. Both players with range. You know,
Yeah.
Wraith exists, right?
Yeah, I mean, I can kind of get it for Nirvana. Like, Mathismight has the way better Wraith setup with the 2 balls, with the crawlers instead of fangs.
Yeah. Definitely. I mean, well, the Scorpion play is gonna work out fine here because he does get that insta-lock. I'm just slightly shocked that Matt is willing to go into the Hound Mirror against intensive training. He might still end up winning just because he has like these tempo plays, so he will likely get the experience anyway, but
Really crushing round 3. Another intensive, if you want.
I think this is a bit too much. Smoke bomb, pretty good if it lands.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he
And
used
it's
bubble.
rare to shield here this early when you're that close to one another.
Yeah, I agree. I think you do 1 bubble. You hit the blue hound and the scorpion.
Yeah, I mean, Mathismight also can get away with it a bit better because he has steel balls, so his like anti-shield threat is a lot higher than Nirvana's right now.
Mm-hmm.
You can also just buy again double Wraith here if you're Math. Like, this is such greedy play from Nirvana. There's no anti-air whatsoever.
Well, we got intensive on math. He uses it on the Phoenix. Small staircase.
Just more hounds. No shield, so that smoke will land and last for 2 turns. That could be scary. Again, like, it is a mirror, so just getting any type of small advantage in that situation is going to help a lot, and it can be difficult to overcome when these 2 rounds you will be unfavored as Math.
Maybe important that he gets the shield at least. Wasp is distracting
Yeah.
right now. The Scorpion's locked onto that Sabertooth, so bubble will go down. That's nice.
Looks like he still will just end up losing. I mean, the lack of DPS for Nirvana here is a big problem, and lack of just anti-air in general. I wonder if he's trying to go for just Fort AA here, like saving money, then sell Saber, go double Fort plus AA on round 5. But
Yeah. He floats
it's
200.
a weird board.
Oh,
Oh.
my god.
Well, there it is. The
There's
thing is,
marksman.
yeah, the thing is, like, Math can see this too, so, and he's not massively invested into the Phoenixes, like, they're just untech'd.
Okay, this time
So you're
Mathis
probably
might-
just fine, right? Yeah,
Don't
no
throw the
AA.
fortress. Yeah.
No, we don't click it.
Oh my god, can you imagine?
Both players do have intensive. It's off cooldown for Phoenix Nirvana, so he will have a level 2 fortress. And Mathismight just happy to put that fortress of his where the Scorpion was in the smoke. Just says, I don't really care right now. Goes for launcher overload immediately.
I like where his head's at.
We'll have to see if Nirvana pulls the trigger on AA. I feel like he kind of needs to, maybe, because you're not going to kill the Phoenixes otherwise, potentially. There's just this one Wasp.
Mm-hmm. Nasty missile strike, by the way. A lot of tempo from Nirvana.
Yeah, a bunch of missiles. Does not pull the trigger on Forte AA. We'll have to see if it comes back to bite him. The Phoenixes are level 2, so a bunch of DPS available.
These are melee fortresses, man.
Yeah, especially when they're sitting in the smoke. It's not amazing, and it will get locked onto there. There's a tech advantage for Math, but levels tend to still make the difference.
Can we scam?
Yeah, I think we do.
We need to kill 2
Oh,
more.
there's 2 wasps. Oh, one
more.
wasp.
Whoa.
Oh, 0 wasps. Yeah, you get punished.
Okay, do we have enough time? At least
Yeah,
we
I
killed
think
one.
this is why you have to click AA.
Okay.
That could have been 1,000 plus damage.
Yeah.
And probably a fort level as well, because AA just gifts all the experience to the fort.
Yeah, very true. Smoke's gone. Bird levels. Do you just sell the bird now? Enhancement when you have intensive? I know it got changed, but still. I mean, portable's also good.
Fort Shield on the steel ball is pretty nice.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, these are all great
With
cards.
the level 2.
I think there's an argument for every card here. I think Acid probably the most questionable.
Yeah, I mean, Wasp in the back, it's not well defended.
Mm-hmm.
Rhino's back off cooldown for Mathismight. Just gonna level those Phoenixes. They are getting to the point now at level 3 where they just don't instantly die. And we are gonna get Acid from Phoenix Nirvana. You know, this is not something you would expect. We do get a shield. At least one.
Yeah.
Barrier? Wait. My brother. How are we killing the Phoenixes?
He's got the wasp, bro. Don't worry.
It's not been doing anything.
No, he's not sure. He's thinking. He's worried about Acid, maybe. I don't know. That's why he barriered.
I'm worried about getting scammed by air again.
Yeah.
It's been 2 rounds. Oh my. We have a Fang. It's on the front line. It's gonna instantly die. How are we killing these?
The wasp, bro. It's got it. Don't you worry. Oh, he tempered.
I mean, okay, it might work out actually now because the acid lands in full.
Oh, he's losing wasps as we speak. One.
You only have the 1 pack. There comes the Rhino.
Yeah, the wasps are dead.
Shocker. Well, surely round 7 we can click anything that kills Phoenixes.
Maybe.
At this point, I wouldn't even be mad if he ranges his wasps. Like, just anything.
Yeah. Well, he's gonna produce Mustangs, and that'll be enough to kill the Phoenixes. Don't worry.
Yeah, they will produce a lot of Mustangs on the right side. All right.
Range?
Well, that helps against the enemy fortresses. You know what it doesn't help against?
He's producing Mustangs. Don't worry.
Yeah, surely that'll work. Surely we're just not losing to air again this round. That would be crazy. Oh, we went back on the range and instead we clicked bubble.
I mean, the range didn't seem that good to me.
Neither does the bubble.
The bubble's not that good either. Yeah. I just like it more than the range, maybe.
Oh, we sold our Wasp.
Oh my god. He's literally relying on this Mustang.
I'm gonna lose my mind, bro.
He's buying Fangs
It's the
at least,
2v2 game all over again. He's got Fangs behind his fortresses, but he hasn't ranged them, so...
He's going Fang Fort, bro. It's the round 7 pivot.
Yeah, we 1,500 hit points remaining. Surely we'll be fine.
He's cooked.
It's only, barrier against range and overload fortress.
He's actually gonna...
The right side is crushing.
Yeah, he's got it, Right?
Well... I mean, there's still a fortress on the left with 2 hit point bars. Like, it's level 4 with range and overload. Oh, the debuff?
He's outnumbered.
He's got it.
He's got it, man. The Mustang Pride.
Anti-air's overrated. Wow.
The Fangs probably had it if the Mustangs didn't, but the Mustang security was there.
I mean, good round.
Yep. Acid's gone.
Another port shield.
Yeah, you pick one of these 3 cards. You never pick the boat, I think.
Smoke is back. I mean, this time we know about it. Should shield. Barrier. That's a very expensive button to click as a third tech.
Yeah, I mean, the nice thing about it is that there's no launcher on Nirvana, so he doesn't have as much DPS.
Yeah, true. At this point, though, Elite is getting a bit scary.
Yeah, maybe. It'll be worth it at some point. Not sure we'll get there. That Nano Fortress is scary as well. Is it going to level 4? He has the intensive on it, right?
No, it's the Fang behind that took a level.
Oh, okay. Fang shield.
I mean, sure. Doesn't do a great deal against Mech Rage Hound, but... The right side fort is also safer now. I think it like died instantly last round.
Yeah, it did. I think Math should be trying to win the right side harder, because whoever wins the right side generates Mustangs. I don't know.
True. I guess he could have tried to put the Mustang production on the left as well, since
Yeah, true.
he's probably supposed to be stronger there, but it seems like right now the chaff is a bigger problem for Mathismight. Like, the hounds from Nirvana sit a bit more safely. Finally is punching through. Fortresses are getting lock-ons onto the correct targets. It's a very beefy fortress, though. It's holding on for a long time.
Yeah, the Nano's doing a lot, but I think Launcher is just such a big deal in these mirrors.
Yeah. And I mean, the Phoenixes are also just a very nice asset to have. It's a problem for them to still be alive and just fly around.
Very efficient, especially at grabbing the tower. Would have preferred the enhancement for Nirvana, maybe. It's got the intensive off cooldown. Oh, your favorite. Here it comes, Urser.
Oh my god. I mean, I don't mind it here, because Nirvana has no anti-air, so... And I mean, if he hasn't purchased it before, then he's definitely not gonna do it now, so you just get the win, I guess.
Do you think that he, like, needs to risk this play, though?
I mean, the chaff seems to be a bit of an issue, so I think it's fine.
Yeah, that makes sense. You're basically saying, like, even if the Wraiths die really quickly, they'll still kill some chaff. Well, it should be over, right? I mean,
Yeah,
the anti-air is just almost non-present. I mean, we've seen Fangs kill Wraiths before, but the degen's also
Yeah,
very
but
powerful.
not at level 1 when it's a level 2 degen Wraith.
Yep. Very nice.
Well, that was a game.
That was quite the game.
I'm shocked that neither of them went Wraith earlier.
Wait, you took a card too. Was that mass-produced? Yeah, mass-produced Wraith.
Oh, that's even better.
Yeah. Well, congrats to Mathismight, making it one step further. Final boss, Indigo.